You know when you're playing dodgeball in class and you don't want to be the first one out because you want to be in the game? Yeah, this is the same energy here and we need you to bring it. I was on a journey to change my body, and these are the key tips that actually changed my body for real this time and kept it that way. The thing is about weight loss, changing your body, and just living a healthy lifestyle is you want to be in the game. That's what this journey is about. Learning the habits that help you survive, thrive, and stay in the game long term. We're gonna address the underlying issues, create systems that work, and build a sustainable mindset. So phase 1 is addressing the underlying causes. Before you fix habits, you need to address what's holding you back, whether it's emotional issues, medical conditions, or maybe just subconscious patterns. So for example, for me, I was always craving sugar. I always wanted just a sweet little treat, and even like emotional eating was a big trigger for me. But when I was able to satisfy what I needed and look deeper and fix the deeper rooted issues, everything shifted. If you want to look deeper into your rewriting your habits and patterns, go to the morning routine video. That one is gonna bust down exactly what you need to fix problems if you're having ones like that. So number 2 is to assess, react, and be your best friend. One thing you want to be more aware of is your reactions. It's not about how you act when everything's perfect. It's about how you react when things go sideways. You want to be able to create good systems and follow them, and always assess and adjust. If something isn't working, then fix it. Don't just give up. The best system is created over time, and it's adjusted to where you're at right now. So maybe this is something that you need to look into on a weekly basis. The same thing probably isn't going to work for 6 months because you'll have the holidays, travels, your cravings will change, your energy levels will change. You might have different stress during different seasons of life. So being able to adjust is really, really important to have the sustainability. And it's not just about being hard on yourself and just constantly nagging yourself to do better and do better, but recognizing where you're struggling the most and how you can make accommodations to make things more sustainable. Also, being your own best friend. Check in with yourself. Are you hungry, sleepy, cranky? Sometimes it's carbs, water, or just rest. Don't ignore these signs or signals. An easy tip is to make small tweaks. Maybe it's a hydration fix or eating more balanced meals, and reflect on how your attitude or your energy levels shift. Number 4 is reducing inflammation. If you have a yeasty issue or you're gaining weight or you're eating a lot of sugar, inflammation could be a really big key factor. So being able to reduce inflammation should improve your overall health. This was something that made a really big difference for me in my weight loss because I just had a lot of inflammation, I guess. I think a lot of people have it. So this is what helped me. For me, I had to cut back on like simple carb sources. So mixing carbs in with fats or proteins at the same time, like white bread would be like a white carb, or just plain sugar like candy. Those are just fast, easy, simple carbs. Your body breaks them down almost immediately and uses them for fast energy, but they were really spiking my inflammation levels. So adding more fiber in when you're eating the carb, or adding a fat or a protein that will make it digested slower over time, is going to help your body reduce the inflammation. Other things that I did to reduce inflammation was improving my gut health. Gut health is really, really critical. You can also Google. There's a low inflammation diet. I'm not saying that you need to do it, but it gives you a good idea of the types of things that are inflammation reducing or inflammation inducing. So just looking at that, and then you can abide by it. Like even cinnamon is like a quick little thing you can sprinkle on. Like you could put it on your coffee. I was putting cinnamon on everything because I was really trying to get this inflammation down. Teas, there's good teas that you could have to reduce the inflammation. Just try some different things and see what works for you. I do want to focus more on your gut health. Something else that's really could change your life is your gut health. If you have food sensitivities, identify them, respect them, and just move forward with the diet that you should be eating that's correct for you. For gut health, I could literally like write a book on this, but just do simple things. So, try a probiotic. If it doesn't work, try something else, but probiotics and lemon waters isn't gonna cut it. Like sometimes you need to dive in a little bit deeper. I tried all the things, and again, like I could write a book on the things that worked for me and the things that really didn't make that big of an impact. But that's what I'm saying is like try it all, and then if it's not working, do your assessment and take it out. Just simplify what is actually getting you to the end goal, and really look into your gut health. Don't just eat a little bit more protein. Don't just try to like cut out candy. Like improve your gut health, learn how gut health works. That is gonna make a huge difference for you. All right, number 5 was learning to love myself and the process. These are 2 separate things, but loving yourself is a really big deal. You need to be able to love yourself now and have that confidence now, as well as love yourself when your body's changing and down the road, and loving the process is what's gonna get you there. So you have to be your biggest fan, your biggest supporter, and you have to put your love for yourself first, even on the bad days. This is all about self-compassion and making growth sustainable. You don't need to always be hard on yourself, but instead just being easy on yourself and just doing that 10%, 2% better every single day. That's gonna help. Be your biggest fan. Talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. Super supporting, super loving. Encourage yourself. You need to do something to get yourself and keep yourself motivated to hit your goals. And then love where you're going, love the process of where you're going. So, you know, it's uncomfortable at first. You might feel out of place. The workouts are gonna feel new. You might not have gone to this gym before. You don't know where the gym equipment is. You don't know how to do the exercises. The meals are gonna be new. Maybe you don't know what spices you like. You're trying a lot of new things, but consistency is key and you'll learn to love it over time. I definitely did not like going to the gym at first. I didn't have any friends. I was anxious. I didn't like what I looked like in my body. The clothes didn't fit right, whatever. But over time, I overcame that, and you can too. And just remember that you'll probably be bad at it before you're good at it. So just be kind to yourself in this phase, recognize it, maybe journal down like, oh, I felt anxious when I was getting dressed this morning. I felt anxious when I was in the car. I felt anxious when I walked into the gym. By the time I walked out, I felt fine. Like, write these things down, address them, don't fear them, overcome them. All right, so number 6 is the 80-20 rule, and focus on what works. This is just like a quote, I guess, or something, like a little tidbit that I learned, and it was super motivating for me. But basically saying that 80% of your results come from 20% of your work. I think this is more, or 20% of your efforts. I think this is more for like business, but when I heard it, of course I'm going through this huge growth journey in my life, so somehow I made it apply to this. But why I added this is because the key is to find what works for you and to cut out the rest. So you might be just trying a lot of different things. You might be trying the probiotics, you might be trying the lemon waters, you might be trying to get up early, you might be trying to journal, but not everything's gonna work. So just keep the stuff that's working, keep the stuff that you like doing, keep the stuff that keeps you motivated, cut out the rest. Get rid of it, simplify it. You are allowed to have a life outside of this goal right here, and changing your body and changing your routine and changing your life. Just do what works and cut out the rest. A good example of this is like at the beginning I was doing like HIIT because everybody kept saying like cardio is really gonna help you lose weight, it's gonna help you tone up, whatever. And every time I did cardio, I just looked so inflamed and my body really didn't like it, and it was just too much stress for my body to be under. So when I stopped doing it, I got the best results. My weightlifting was better, my everything, all my training was better. And that was just for me though. So exactly, like, try everything once, try it twice, assess it, see what you want to keep and get rid of the rest. You know, if journaling and low sugar diets don't work for you, cut them out. Be strategic to refine what gets you results. This is custom for you, and you're gonna create your own customization. All right, number 7 is build your community. The importance of support is crazy. Your environment matters. Sometimes your current friends aren't gonna align with your goals, and sometimes you need people who share the same vision as you. If you have negative people in your life, or you know, or just bystanders, cut them out. Whether that means physically cutting them out or just like tune them out. You know, you don't have to listen to everything. If they're not in the place that you want to be in, you don't need to take their advice. Be really strategic about it and find the people. If you don't have people, go to the comments down below and get a community. Get some people that support you, and if there's nobody else, you are your best friend, so just keep rolling with that. But community is going to make all the difference. You can probably convert people who are currently in your life to be those people as well, but you need to be transparent with them. And if they are just haters, tune them out. So ways that you can build a community, a new community with the people who are already in the same situation as you. One good way is like going to the gym and being friendly. If you're a positive, friendly person and you're reaching out, people will reach out to you. So if you're reaching out in the comments down below, if you're at the gym and you're smiling and you see a new person walk in and you're like, hey, I noticed that you're new here, they're gonna recognize that you've been at the gym, you're there working out, they're gonna love that. You wanna connect with these people around you and connect with the people that inspire you. So instead of going to the gym and being intimidated by them, go into the gym and be inspired by them and try to connect with them. And this is really going to help you grow that community instead of trying to transform everybody in your life to be on the same journey that you're on, which sometimes doesn't work. work. I want to encourage you to surround yourself with people who push you and who celebrate your growth. You just want good people around you, and those people are there whether you've opened the door for them or not. So this is your journey. You're in control. You can refine it, enjoy it, and stay in the game. You've got this. If you're looking for more, this is a series, so click on the playlist. You can watch them all through at one time. Just binge them real quick or individually watch them. And if you have any questions, I will be chatting with you guys in the comments down below. Bye.